Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Turner at center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes it difficult to defend.
Down low, here's Quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Pass to Porter. Driving in. It's stolen by Barrett. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Barrett.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now here's Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Antetokounmpo. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And stolen by Barnes. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Quickly against Porter. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barrett. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Barrett's got 5.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And Turner kicks to Porter. Brent against Ingram. To the inside. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Quickly looking it over. Pirtle with a screen on Porter. On the wing, Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Barnes. A 3 from Quickly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. 6 to shoot. From deep, Trent. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here's Toronto. They're on a 17-4 run. Quickly. Here's Barnes. Guarded by Porter. 8 feet away. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Trent can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. Trent passes to Porter. Over Barnes. Count that one. Raptors leading by 13. Barnes outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Barnes. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. And that one, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bucks trail by 17. Porter passes to Trent. Porter a screen on Ingram. Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Toronto grabs the miss. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here is Porter, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Porter finds Turner. Quickly against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Unloads from 13. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Oh, Barrett, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Ingram against Trent. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Porter passes to Green. the drought. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barrett finds Ingram. Barnes screen on Porter. Fires from 14, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Toronto making a change here. Dick's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent, and Rollins subbed in for Porter. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shedd's checked in. So he gets them both.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now here's Turner. Still yet to score. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul. Here's Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. Pocket 6. They need this. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Shed. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Raptors. Dick passes to Pirtle. Back to Dick. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Green. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Toronto's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Dick. Still without a basket. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Shed. And again, no good by Toronto. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. Rollins is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Shed after Taurean Prince's bucket, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. They set the pick. Driving inside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Bucks really having a tough go here. Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Mobo. That one off the back iron and out. For Milwaukee, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Kuzma sets a screen to the inside. Portis. Rebound by the Raptors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Murray Boyle. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Anthony. He started closely, and Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them. Throwing it down with force.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Raptors moving the ball around. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks trail by 20. Kuzma passes to Anthony. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, it's deflected and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Taurean Prince. Trent comes in for Anthony, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Mobo. In the corner, it's Ingram. They need this one. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 16. Giannis inside. He's covered by Ingram. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Trent. Dick with it. Still scoreless. A three from Barnes. Porter pulls it in. Giannis outside. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Ingram kicks to quickly. A three from Barnes. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. Porter's a screen on quickly. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dick against Trent. Quickly, a screen on Trent. Here's Dick. And again, no good by Toronto. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. And here's Trent outside. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Porter. Barnes dishes to Ingram. Poeltl kicks to quickly. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 13.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Porter's a screen on quickly. And here's Porter. He has yet to score. Here's Trent, 6 to shoot, and it's good, 2 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Barnes against Giannis. Now Dick. Barnes outside. Over Porter. Misses off the right iron. Bucks trail by 12. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porter's got his first points in this one.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Ingram outside. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. Green passes to Porter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. No coverage that time. 10 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for Dick. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Up top, Barrett, guarded by Green. Barrett against Green. Back to Quickly. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Bucks trail by 11. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Ingram. Now here's Barrett, guarded by Green. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dog.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Raptors leading by 10. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, you look at Ingram and he's sliding. Oh! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Raptors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Quickly finds Barnes. Back to Quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Crunch against Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Ingram.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Giannis striking in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Giannis kicks to Green. Wants to get it to Turner and does.
The physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 12. Ingram outside. Pass to Pirtle. Inside. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Barnes. Powers through inside. Giannis.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
It's Ingram on the wing. Over Trent. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And the Bucks with possession here, down by 12. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Outside, Green. Here's Porter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Barnes looking around. Pass to quickly. Now Pirtle, Antetokounmpo defending, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you, Pirtle does a nice job using the pump fake to make defenders foul. Hard to stay on the ground when he shows you the ball.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. A 12-point game. Pass to Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Left side, Turner. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Quickly. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Turner against Pirtle. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Bucks trail by 14. Giannis outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
On the wing, Green. Barrett covering. Giannis against Barnes. Porter passes to Turner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 12. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position. And most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Pass to Porter. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Onside, Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Green. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Over Trent. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shot.
Raptors leading by 16. In the corner, Barrett with it. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Pirtle's got 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translates circulated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Porter dishes to Turner. Trent, a screen on quickly. Porter kicks to Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Clock at 4. Porter outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors leading by 18. With a screen on Trent. And it's quickly in the corner. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
It's Ingram on the wing. And he banks in the layup. 24 points for Brandon Ingram.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Turner with the screen for Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 6.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Ingram outside. Pass to Pirtle. And here is quickly. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Grady Diggs checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his 2nd basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Quickly against Porter. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Diggs got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 16-point lead. Tips it up. And there's Barrett putting it right back in. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Pass to Portis. Here's Green. The Bucks working the ball around. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the Raptors. Tick in the corner for the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent passes to Portis. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defenders draped all over you.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. Guarded by Green. They double him with Green. A 3 from quickly. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Now here's Green. Barrett covering. Porter a screen on Barrett. Back to Porter. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside Turner to end the run. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Barnes against Portis. Now, here's Quickly. Defense is right there. He gets that one.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Turner with a screen on Barnes. And it's Trent in the corner. And the basket is good. Trent's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Quickly finds Barrett. Now Dick. Barnes outside. Pirtle with a screen on Portis. Barnes can't get it to go. Bucks shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Porter, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
If you are the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loudest.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's the screen. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto no up.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run. Dick wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Dick's got 6 in the quarter.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. It's three-pointers off the mark. The 3/4 of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bucks, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Pass to Dick. Ingram against Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Ingram outside. And no good that time. Giannis with some nice D. Pass to Rollins. To the inside. Dick with the steal. Ingram outside. Here's Mobo, defended by Portis. Here's Dick. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Toronto leading by 22. Here's Shed. Back to Ingram. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Ingram passes to Dick. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Rollins. Back to Giannis. The 19-foot shot. Mobo with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Toronto making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Green's checked in. Bucks trail by 20. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ingram against Kuzma. Clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Raptors leading by 20. Dick with it. Picked up by Portis. They could use a bucket. Dick can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Green kicks to Portis. Back to Green. Shoots over Dick. And there's Green on the assist by Portis.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Teams changing it up here. Ingram up top, defended by Trent. Barnes against Giannis. Here's Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Porter passes to Green. Down low. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Jacks up a 3, and Green gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Green outside. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Lobbed up there for Barnes. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pirtle dishes to Barrett. Green with the rebound. Bucks trail by 18. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Pirtle. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Quickly. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Kevin Porter Jr. One shot.
One shot.
And Porter, no good on that one. Raptors leading by 16. Ingram with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Barrett. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
13 seconds. At the line from the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Trent. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Quickly. Barnes outside. To the inside. Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Porter kicks to Green. Ingram against Trent. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram with it. Pass to Quickly. Pirtle dishes to Barrett. Over Green. Barrett, no good. Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram passes to Purtle. And the dunk by Purtle.
Hey, look at Purtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
The Bucks have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Porter against Quickly. Porter kicks to Green. Over in the corner, onto the Kumbo. And they double up Giannis. Trent finds Porter. And the 3 off target. Toronto leading by 18. Back to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Back to Green. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. It's an 18-point lead. Barrett against Green. Here's Purtle. Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
Nice heads-up defense from Turner there, paying off with a successful fast break.
Porter with the steal. Now onto the Kumbo. It's stolen by Barrett. On the wing Quickly. Guarded by Porter. Ingram against Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Now Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Doesn't go that time either. Bucks trail by 16. Green. And the 3 misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now Barrett. Ingram outside. Here's Purtle. Barnes fires. Porter against Barrett. Onto the Kumbo with the rebound. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Raptors leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Scotty Barnes.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Porter. The long shot, no good. And Toronto has possession. It's a 16-point game. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.